You can find a list of all available hardware and virtual MIDI devices here. If you do not see your device, try refreshing the list. A MIDI activity LED will flicker when a signal is received on that port. A data area to the right will reflect incoming MIDI note, control change, and program change messages. Vidjam may receive MIDI from any number of devices simultaneously by checking their respective boxes and assigning their channels. However, only one device in the list may be selected as the clock source. When a MIDI clock is detected at this device, the master tempo in Vidjam will follow that clock tempo in real time. For instance, if you send a MIDI clock from your DJ software and assign it as the clock source here, the master tempo will always follow that clock tempo to ensure your videos always stay in sync with your performance. Use the sender and receiver boxes as a matrix to send MIDI data to external equipment. This is most helpful when you want to use the clock source from one MIDI device and route it to external sequencers so they stay in sync with Vidjam. Any devices with sender checked will send all of its MIDI data to all devices with receiver checked. When Auto BPM is enabled, Vidjam will calculate the tempo of each video using one of the algorithms in the pull-down. Set the target video BPM to provide the algorithm with a rough average tempo that your videos were created in. If you bundled the complete X6 library with your copy of Vidjam, there's no need to change the default setting. The calculated video BPM will be displayed in the media details area when a video is playing. If the algorithm successfully generated the correct BPM value, that video will follow the master tempo when the time stretch button is active. The result is perfectly synchronized visuals with your music. If the algorithm did not assign the correct tempo to the video, you have several options to manually change that value so the video tracks the master tempo correctly. More on this in the manually assigning tempo tutorial. Not all videos are intended to be in sync with a tempo, of course. Included in the X6 library are approximately 1,000 videos pre-analyzed and ready for instant synchronization with your music, regardless of genre or tempo. The Reset Bpm Count field is the number of bars that will elapse in the transport counter before resetting to 000. This box prevents shifting the video's start time when time stretching is disabled. The Global Video Time Offset is an advanced feature used to delay the main output video to compensate for external video processing. Select the Quantize setting for the duration knob here. When a value is selected, this will ensure that even when you change the duration setting while in BPM mode, Vidjam will still stay in sync with your music.